Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Corpor Any. Today we'll see how to API response we need to save locally inside using the share preference. We need to first of all check the pub space inside the import this package. We need to open first of all pub dev and need to find out the share preference plugins. We need to import this plugin and we need to configure with the globally. Let's start first of all the copy this dependency and we need to put inside the pub space and we need to install this plugin here. And now we need to go inside the globe files. We need to go and we need to create here the global method we need to develop here for the share preferences. To format this. Now packages are the importing here. Now package importing the done here. Now we need to create here the common functions for sales preferences. We need to write down here. We need to first of all write here the static method, static void globally access direct with the class name with the globes void. We need to define here first of all. We need to define it's a global variable. We need to define here. Go here and we need to write down here the one variables. And to give the variable type down here where the share preference. We need to copy inside the example. First of all the copy share preference instance. And to import here first of all this package is share preference. What done? Cut this and we to write down here the dependencies. Set here the optional. Write down here is await and to write down paste this code. Now save this and we need to use this set preference value inside the globe class, and need to put here need to use here this example how to edit here to save this value. First of all, need to use here the that integer. We need to method create after string. One by one all method are created. Now we need to write down here the string method we need to write. Now we need to give here first string as data, and we need to pass give here string the key, and since need to use here the preference dot write down here the set string. We need to write here the value as a data. Now save this and we to down here the question mark. We need to import this keyword inside the workspace user setting. We need to edit this keyword. Now to same way to set here the full value. We need to set here, and we need to full variable for the data, and we need to write down here the set boolean. Then we need to create here the for save any integer value, write here the int, and to convert here the int, and to set integer here value. Now we need to create here another method, write down here the this one. Now we need to set here the double, write down here now we need to set here the dynamic data, how to create save here. First of all, we need to copy these functions and we need to write down here the set, and we need to write down here the dynamic as a data. Now we need to create here for the JSON string here. First of all, convert this dynamic inside the JSON string. To write down here the JSON string str is equal to use here the JSONs dot encode. We need to first of all import these JSON types. We need to use here the converter for data, and now we need to set here as a string. We need to copy this and to use this JSON string here to set any dynamic data types. Need to convert into JSONs and then need to save here. Okay, now we need to, this is the all method or the set method. Now we need to create here the get methods. Let's start. First of all, we need to get this value. First of all, we need to write down here the this copy and to write down here paste. Write down here the well. To remove this data, remove. Now need to read first of all this key data. Here we need to write down here code. Enter here the dynamic. Return. First of all, this dynamic data we need to return. How to return? Write down here the JSON forms. We need to JSON decode, and we need to write down here the give the source. Use here the preference question mark and get key. Write down here the key names, and we need to convert here as a string. We need to convert. If you not get the string, we need to write down here the blank JSONs. We need to write down here, and we need to give here the semicolons. Get this JSON object, retrieve locally. Now we need to retrieve as a string. We need to retrieve. Copy this. Here. That here and enter the string. Okay, now this method to get only string value. If you not get return the blank. Now need to get here one more properties, get return bool. And bool by default as of. Write down here. Okay, now copy and create another methods. We need to write down here return true. If you get not value, by default get the true. If not found this key inside the set preference, we need to always return the true. That's why I need to change this true. Sometimes we need to get data if you not assign to get true value. That's we need to use here to create return true. Change this order. Okay. And now we need to retrieve for the integer value. How to retrieve? We need to copy this and here write int val. To write down here the integer and to return the 0. Not get, so return as a 0 and to convert this type here the integer. Now we need to copy here and we need to get doubles and to write down here the doubles and to return here the and one more property we need to set here. First of all, Need to how to remove the save key. Write down here the one static method to remove any assigned key. Need to remove, write your ud remove. Write down here the string and key you need to pass it. And here the method for the remove key preference. Use preference dot. We need to use here the remove key and save this. And we need to set here the void. Okay, now this is the method for the share preferences. We need to create common some methods. We need to use many times here to directly use this method to work easy to work like this. How to call this method? You need to write down here the call the globes dot. You set this value, you can directly use this method to call. And one more plugins we need to import. First of all, we need to set here the time zones configuration. We need to needed. We need to first of all the import some packages here. To write down, we need to needed first packages here for the time zone related. To use this plugin here, install, add this dependency inside the pub space. We need to put this. And we need to check the log. Now we need to install another package for the get current time zones inside the device. We need to use this package Flutter time zones. We need to install this plugin here to use this Flutter time zones and put here. Save this. Okay, now this package is add successfully, and we need to create some method, common method. We need to get the time zones. Write down here the functions. Go inside the globe. We need to close this first of all, and we need to write down here the static method one. Static charts time zone. Here the async functions, synchronize, and we have to write down here the try cast. right here on platform error. Exceptions and done. Now need to return here the time zones right here. Return. Wait. Write down here Flutter time zone. Redeems and to this method. This and to put here. And to import first of all this widget here. And now run this time zone related. Okay, now done this. Okay, now need to import here one more packets to get it with the locator. We need to set here to create here the get package. To create here the service locator, we need to add this package. We need to use it is and we need to put here the this preference. We need to go space and we need to put here this package. These packages are used for the navigate and any place to get this globally key access. That's why I need to create here the locator functions need to use here. Need to first of all the create here the one common class. We need to write down here the new files as a locator. Save here. And we need to write down here the this method first of all void setup locator. We need to first of all the define get it locator is equal to write down here the get it. First of all import this package here. Dot instance use here and to set up here locator we need to register first of all single stones to register here as a navigator navigation service. plus to assign this class. Save this. Okay, now we need to create here the final global key we need to use here. And to navigator. Right down here the navigate here key and to assign the navigator state. Yes, and we to remove this new keyword not needed. Now we need to create here some method for the globally how to work. First method is the void bag. Right down here done navigation we get the current state, call the pop method. Save this. Okay, now another method we need to create here the dynamic features. For the navigate to routes name. And down screen. Copy this, paste here. Now get till route name transport. Save this. Now need to copy and paste here. Right here the route. Here the routes. Save this. For the this is the navigation. Create here the locator. And we need to configure this locator inside the main files. We need to configure this. Go inside the main and we need to configure here first of all. We need to set here the first of all start here and set up locator. To put this here. and we need to pass here the one widgets for the default screen. We need to set here to write down here the one method where it we need to write down here set here welcome screen. Third startup screen. Set here response value, and we need to create this object. Inside we need to create here this function to state pool class. Write down to cut this. And now we need to create here the start on run. Here final widget, write down here the and to pass here the required parameter is dot default. We need to pass this default here yet the default functions, and we need to configure here, remove this const value and to set here default home as a default home. Otherwise you can pass this directly. This const that here this const value. Okay, now save this. That and now need to create here the locator. Some navigation key need to assign first of all. First of all and run again. Because we need to import library after not restart this app, that's why not working. Now we need to set here navigation key. First of all need to set here nav key, write down here the locator and to here navigation service. Dot navigate key. And now this configure here, and we need to set here the generate routes. We need to configure here, need to set here generate routes, write down here route here, and to write down here the switch case. And need to give here the route setting, got name past here, and need to first of all welcome material context. Come screen. Need to import this widget here first of all. Food delivery and set here const value. Now we need to create here the home. Set here. Need to copy here, and we need to give here the main tab bar. Change in tab view. To import here, and we need to return here the default routes. We need to create here, not get any routes, then we need to use here materials, upward, and to write down here the builder. Child, and we need to use here no path and to return this. Okay, now save this, and I am waiting for the run this app. And after we need to create here the how to sign up screen, and we need to configure logins data, and we need to configure the screen. To set if you user already login, then go to direct the main tab view. Otherwise go to the welcome screen with to configure this inside the startup screen we need to set here. Okay, now run this configurations and working good. And now we need to go inside the login view and need to configure and need to save these all responses here, and we need to remove this messages first of all. To write down here the oops set save this response value, and we need to write down here first of all globe inside, and we static way. Here the user payload, write down text, and another property we need to create here string, write down underscore login, and create here value, post token, set this here, and we need to check inside the node m, write down now we need to create here the service calls. Inside we need to get some variables we need to write down here. Get here. Now need to no need it. Down here. Save this. Now need to go logins and need to write down here the response object. Get here payload and to check here. Check down here. Write down here globe codes. Now we need to create here globe set bool value as a login. We pass here the true. Okay. And then after we need to write down here the logic, carry forward the home screen. Need to redirect first of all. And we'll create here the navigator. Dot remove untils because we need to remove all paths and we took the new routes. Screen. Okay. Semicolons and we do now set path. And now need to check inside first if user restart this app, configure here in UI. Globes. Add the globe dot user login. First of all, import this globe class and get here service. Service called class and we get here import this class here and to user payload is equal to that here well the now go inside the startup screen with definitions and to redirect the welcome screen one, and go after 3 minutes the placeholder screen and we to here configure it to copy the not login welcome screen, the login, and go directly enter. Okay, now it is redirect the flow. If user login, then direct open the main tab view, otherwise open the welcome screen. Okay, now set this configuration done. And we need to write down here the logout buttons. We need to write inside the service calls. To write here and get here the logout button. First, we need to write down here. Go inside the service class and we need to put here to write here. MD oh, and we need support key use and then after we to get the navigator service. Write down here the first of all get this service here. To write down here final service. Write here navigation. Get this object here navigation service. Get down here one more now save this then here for the logout process and automatically go inside the login. Welcome screen. Open this screen. Okay, now save this and we need to try to log in here and we need to check. Write down here the test 1, password 1, 8, save this, call the API, we not restart this. Check it. Directory is here. Start the full app first of all, and we to save all file. Now try to login. Write down here the date, the rate. Write down password 1, 7. Click on login. Need to get here the breakfast. Loading screen directly. Now we need to restart this app automatically. Go to this main tab. Get here the breakpoint inside the startup screen, and we do the one breakpoint. Now this set here. Check this function. Now start. And go here there is login to flag, then we to go main tab, automatically login screen, and now need to set here logout button inside the overview, and we need to add down here the one logout button. Now need to go inside the more tabs, for you, and you need to get here one buttons. This image icon, add down here. Six. Now need to configure. Write down that the service called class. Got here. First of all, import this method. After need to get this method here. Now save this and we start this app. After we to get here the login logout buttons, because we need to put here the start on. That's why not reload this page, not get this button, restart, and then after we to get this button. Remove these all brackets, backwards, continue. Now we need to go inside the more and we need to see here the logout buttons, and we need to click here and direct the logout this screen, and we need to restart and check the verify working so good or not. Now open here the welcome screens. Here this flow are working good. Okay, now this login flow are done, and we need to save inside the share preferences source value. Now we need to create here the sign up screen API. We need to call inside the create account, and we need to create the direct login inside the this view. Now we need to copy the save first of all startup screen, and we need to open the login screen here. And we need to copy first to method. We need to copy and to set the sign up. And we need to import first of all this dependency globes, and after we need to import the service calls. And we need to import here the extensions, and we need to put this big screen. And we need to change here and to service here. Now we need to sign up. Done. Configure. Code. All this function Thursday. Now we need to now we need to one by one value we need to validate verification to set here. Write down here, check here. Go inside, we need to set these all messages. like here name, mobile, and after it and after need to now set this and not match. Password now save the and one by one set the value, the name, right down here, down here, and after address and after check the match this password one. Confirm password next. After all this service we need to open the statement, set one by one parameters, directly set here to check here up, and we need to set this all. Now we need to set here, copy this, write down here the name first of all, then after mobile, email already set here the address, and then after we need to set here password and need to one more parameter, device type. Platform Trouble me. And not here. Present to set here. Okay, now set this done here, and we to call this API, and we to check this. Now we need to write down here the test. Then after we need to give here the email address test. And after we need to get here address. Then after we need to password. Guys, you can write this password 3, and we need to press the login sign up buttons to, and call the API and get the successfully response, and need to open the welcome screen and automatically login. Need to restart this screen, automatically open the main tab view. Okay, now the sign up flow are done, and we need to set here the username. First of all, we need to set here. Now we need to go inside the home screen, and we need to write down here the service call. User payloads, and we need to write down here key names. Import first of all this username. And here write down need to set one by one results. And after we need to set here mobile. Need to set address, and after is it format this whole thing. Save this. Now we need to pass this name at the home screen. value. User. Now save and to now we need to log out, login again, one at here. Now done screen and at here, not this attention. Now need to sign up this API. If you like this video, please give thumbs up. If you're new user, please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications.